I'm going to kind of do a little bit of a review. This is your quiz review guide that we got during class today. I'm going to go through every part. Number one, what are the three parts of the cell theory? So the cell theory states that all living things are made of cells. Cells are the basic unit of structure and function in living things, and all cells come from pre-existing cells. Number two, list the three domains of life. You've got bacteria, archaea, and eukarya. Number three, list out the kingdoms of life under the domains that they fall under. So these are our kingdoms over here, and this is our three domains. So bacteria, eubacteria is the kingdom that falls under bacteria. Archaea bacteria is the kingdom that falls under archaea. And protist, fungus, plantae, and animalia fall under the domain of eukarya. List out the characteristics of a prokaryotic cell. So prokaryotic cells do not have a nucleus. The DNA is in the cytoplasm. They don't have membrane-bound organelles. They are small and very simple structures, and they are mostly unicellular. And an example is the bacterial cell. Next, we're going to list out the characteristics of a eukaryotic cell. Eukaryotic cells have a nucleus. They have membrane-bound organelles. They are larger, more complex structures. They can be unicellular or multicellular, and some examples are plants, animals, and fungus. What are four things that cells have in common? They all have a cell membrane, they all have DNA, they all have cytoplasm, and they all have ribosomes. What are the three pieces of evidence for endosymbiosis? So number one is that mitochondria and chloroplast have their own DNA. Number two is that mitochondria and chloroplasts are roughly the same size as a prokaryotic cell. And number three is that mitochondria and chloroplasts divide independently. And finally, we're going to label the parts of a microscope. This right here is the body tube. This right here is the nose piece. This is the low power lens right here that's 10 times. It's 10 times power. Number four right here is our scanning lens. That's going to be 4 times. Our high power lens is 40 times. Right here is our stage clips. This is our diaphragm. That's what controls how much light comes in and out of the microscope. So right here is our diaphragm. And then down here is our light source. Then over here, this up here is the eyepiece. It has a 10 times magnification power. So if it was by itself, it would magnify all the objects down here on the stage 10 times. But since you mix it with the low power lens, which is 10 times as well, this 10 times in the eyepiece multiplied by the low power lens, which is also 10 times, you get 100 times the magnification. Same for the scanning power. 4 times 10 is 40 times the magnification. And the high power is 40 times 10, and that's 400. So this right here is the arm. Number 12, this is the coarse adjustment knob. This is the fine adjustment knob. And down here is your base. A couple of things, how to properly put away a microscope. So after you finish using a microscope, make sure that you spin the nose piece back to where the, right here, the scanning objective lens is on the bottom. So when you're finished with your microscope, turn this nose piece to where the scanning objective lens is on the bottom. Make sure you lower your stage. You do this by turning your coarse adjustment knob, and you turn off your microscope, you wrap the cord around it, and you put the cover back over the top. So again, that's how you properly put away a microscope. So I hope this is a good review for your quiz tomorrow. If you have any questions, please feel free to email or leave a private comment. Don't forget, the only homework you have tonight is to finish that CER. It can be very basic, nothing too big like we did on the last test. So just a couple of pieces of evidence to back up your claim. The test will be great tomorrow. We'll do a couple of we'll do a review Kahoot for extra points. So have a great evening.